Well, it's time to get a bite on the Texas bucket list, and this week we happened to be going through Hempstead when I saw a food truck dedicated to elote. So we had to pop on in to try Elotes Bravos. Hempstead might be nicknamed the watermelon capital of Texas, but there's a new kernel in town when it comes to something to snack on. It's corn.
Finally, there's like elote here, you know.
Robert Mondujano and his family started shucking out elote back in 2018 when they created Elotes Bravos.
One thing this market didn't have was a corn truck, huh?
Yeah, and now it's got a bar, a neveria, Domino's, nail salon.
One-stop shop in Hempstead.
That's it.
I mean, where's the Dairy Queen?
The Dairy Queen is down there.
Is it? Okay, close by.
Yeah.
Situated in Cielo Plaza, right across from the Waller County Courthouse, Robert stocked out the perfect location for this trailer when his family started cooking corn.
We've been pretty successful here. The town's been able to take us in.
Before Robert and his band of brothers helped their parents start the elote endeavor, they grew up rocking out in, of all places, churches.
We visited a couple of churches here. We used to help out build church bands.
Really?
Yeah. So it was me and my three brothers. I played drums, my brother played piano, and my other brother played the guitar. So it's like a little trio. We would go in there and teach the upcoming churches, you know, to get the youth together and try to come up with a little band, a worship team.
Eventually, the boy band broke up, but in a good way. Robert's brothers, William and Johnny, went on to become aviation mechanics. Robert, a data analyst. But when dear old mom and dad needed some help with their little corn stand, the boys were back in town.
I always say it's easy to give back when you have parents like mine who are loving and supportive.
Since getting involved, Elotes Bravos has blossomed. And now you can find it at Shell Energy Stadium in Houston during Dynamo and Dash games.
It took a while, and a lot of hard work, but we got in. We hope it's going to be a big hit and a fan favorite.
It just shows you a lot. Like you can come from a small town to somewhere big too.
Well, I needed to get a piece of that corn, so we joined Robert's mom, Rosalia, next to the roaster.
So your mom's the main boss, right? She's the one that knows what she's
Oh yeah, she's a chef. Think of me as a sous chef.
Sous Chef Robert started things off by grabbing an ear of corn off the roaster after about 45 minutes of getting nice and toasty. Then proceeded to make elote en vaso.
First thing we do is we make sure it's nice and cooked, nice and juicy. Go ahead and peel it. Rather hot, so just gotta be careful. We're used to this, so.
Man, it's like dealing with the hot plates from the kitchen, you know? You gotta be able to deal with that.
So we shave it, and then we'll go ahead and dress it with the typical ingredients.
Mayo makes its way into the cup after the corn.
Just a little tablespoon of that. No, 2 tablespoons. And some butter. Oh, a little less butter.
And so here we add cotija cheese.
Cotija, okay.
Yep.
And then a squeeze of lime.
Yep, and so a little bit of lime. We always recommend a little bit of lemon pepper,
Okay.
a little bit of some cayenne pepper, just a little bit. And then some of our salsa, homemade sauce, got a little kick to it.
Okay, you guys make this yourself?
Yep.
Nice. That's corn in a cup. Oh, perfect. And now we gotta do corn on the cob, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Once again, Mom shows off her moves.
And so my mom's been doing this for so long, it's like muscle memory at this point. Yeah, we add some cotija, mayonnaise, some lime juice.
She's not being shy with that cheese. Went crazy with the cotija.
Yep.
All right, I got my elote en vaso. Get my elote entero. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all very much, I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're gonna start off with the vaso. And in case you don't know your Espanol, vaso obviously means cup. So we're gonna try the corn in the cup first. And I'm gonna definitely try to mix around those spices and that hot sauce so the first bite's kind of got a little bit of everything in there. All right, there we go. Woo-hoo.
After popping it in, it was the unicorn of corn.
Holy moly, that's one heck of an elote.
I like the cheese a lot.
The subtle roasted flavor of that corn combined with that mayonnaise and then that lime juice is fantastic. But then the cotija cheese mixing in with that spicy sauce. So many different layers of flavor in this elote that it is worth coming all the way to Hempstead for.
Very good. For me, the flavor, the taste is very good.
What's really amazing is every time you take a bite of this corn, it just pops in your mouth and releases all that roasted flavor.
You can taste it.
On to the real piece of corn. Get ready for some messiness here. At least try to have some manners when it comes to eating this thing.
With a little more spicy sauce on the cob, this elote had a bit more of a kick.
With the entero, I feel like you get more cheese, more spice, more flavor all over this big piece of corn. Just a whole different food experience than eating it out of a cup.
I've tasted a whole bunch of variety of corn, and this is my favorite.
Well, if you got a hankering for some elote, coming all the way to Hempstead to visit Elotes Bravos is definitely well worth a stop on the Texas bucket list. Or just go see a soccer game in Houston.
Working with family is always dynamic. There's ups and downs, but there's no one better to do it with, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you go home and you know what you did is well worth it. And so that's why we do it. That's why we've all done it. It's not about vain or glory or anything like that. No, it's really just about them.